Dreaming big when it comes to career change is important for a lot of reasons. One reason is that when you're dreaming big, what that really means is that you're deciding to ultimately go after that thing that you've always wanted to do, that you've always fantasized about, that you've always thought about, that you've always read about, right? And it means, overcoming the fears that keep you stuck, that prevent you from going after those things and doing the thing you ultimately really want to be doing. So that's one reason. Second reason is that going through this kind of change is not easy, right? It's going to require a certain level of motivation and a whole lot of inspiration, right? So imagine you're working as a software engineer, and you want to do something else, but you're not quite sure what, just something else. So maybe you think, all right, well, what if I become a sales engineer? Yeah, I could become a sales engineer because that's a little bit different. Maybe I'll like that. But deep down, what you really wanted to do was something entirely different. Let's say you're really passionate about politics and you love to work on a political campaign or something along those lines, but you're settling for something else that's far less inspiring. You're doing it for practical purposes. And so what's your motivation level going to be like? How are you going to feel about this new vision for your life? Are you going to feel inspired? Are you going to feel alive? Are you going to feel like this is it, now I'm finally going for it? No. No, you're going to feel kind of so-so about it, because you already know that your life isn't going to be that much different. You just know that it's going to be different, and that's what you are craving. You're craving something else, not this, right? But that's a mistake. Career change should never be about not this. It needs to be about this. Whatever is up here and exciting to you and alluring to you, that's what you should go for. And you shouldn't not go for it because you're not sure if you can pull it off. You can pull it off. I'm telling you, you can pull it off. I see this happen every single time with my clients once they commit to their vision. Once we review it to make sure it makes sense, right? There's always a way to make it happen, especially if you've got the passion for it, right? If you're motivated and if you have the stuff, right? Let's say you're that software engineer, you've always been passionate about politics, and you could rattle off stats and information about this, this campaign and that campaign and this election and whatever. If it's clear that you got the stuff and this is like who you are, you're, politician in hiding, for example. Like for me, for example, I later discovered that I was a coach in hiding. In secret, I was already reading books about personal development and professional development, and I was even coaching friends and family unbeknownst to me, because it's just what my makeup was. It was who I am, more or less, right? If that's you, well, then there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to get that job and do that role. So I'm going to pause right there. In the next segment, I'm going to talk about why that is and how to make that happen.